How often you have said to yourself, I just want to be happy? How often have you said to someone else, I just want you to be happy? How often a wife tells her husband, I want to make you happy, and what does it mean? How often a boy tells his girlfriend, I want to make you happy, and does it mean taking her for exotic shopping? Have you ever stopped to consider what happiness really means? What is your concept of happiness? What is the eluding definition of happiness? It is important because if you wish and desire something, then you must have a clear concept of what you want. What is the definition of happiness? Many people believe that happiness is having great fun and frolic at a party, the excitement of new experiences, the thrill and passion of hot sensual pleasures with different partners, or the delights of a delicious meal. These may be wonderful experiences to have, but these are mere pleasures for a short time. These experiences are in the category of sensual pleasures. These experiences are fleeting, and will pass away. These are sense pleasures like a meal to savor the taste buds of the tongue, nice smell of a perfume for the nose, warm sensation of a pleasant touch with others, pleasant scenery of seashore or a hill station for the eyes, pleasant music for the ears. All these fleeting pleasures if continued for a long period of time will dull the human senses. It will make the body system immune to it, and the next time you will need a greater dosage of the same enjoyment. If we chase these joyful experiences all the time, then the human brain will get fed up with repeat experiences, and it will dull the mind. Chasing pleasures is not happiness. So, if happiness is not the same thing as pleasure, then what is happiness? Human beings have different interpretations of happiness, but what does God, as the creator of the universe, earth, planets, and the stars, has to say in this regard? Read this story in the form of a conversation between a man and God, to get the point. A man asks God, Sir, I am fed with this miserable world. Please have mercy on this lowly miserable man. I want to be always happy, but I find that this world is full of suffering and misery. God replied, I created this wonderful creation of earth, planets and the stars and placed human beings at the top of the hierarchy and gave them the free will to enjoy and be happy in whatever way they wish. However, as per your wish I will send you to heaven, so that you can be happy all the time. The man is sent to heaven to experience perfect happiness, and he had to merely wish, and his desire was fulfilled. The man was in seventh heaven, on the sunny sandy beaches, with a bevy of young asparas, and beautiful girls, and all luxuries of delicious foods and comforts of a villa with servants to do his bidding. He had the choice to choose Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss USA, Miss France, or anyone, the best, as his companion to fulfill his fantasies and desires. Everyone was there at his beck and call to do what he desired. What more could one desire? After 6 months the man again requested an audience with God. The man said to God, Sir, I am just bored with being happy all the 24 hours of the day. Can you give me some job, so that I can keep myself busy and occupied? God then recited a few verses from the Bhagavad Gita as follows. God incarnate Lord Krishna says to Arjuna in chapter 2 of the book, Word of God Bhagavad Gita. O Arjuna! When one gives up all desires of the heart, and is contented within his self-soul by the self, then one is said to be firmly established in steady wisdom. One who is not hankering for happiness and is not shaken by heaviest of sorrows. Free from passion, fear and anger, such a person is then said to be a person of steadfast wisdom. Book, Word of God Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2 verse 56. One who is free from the desire to receive affection from others, bonds of flesh are broken, who neither rejoices at receiving good fortune nor hates when getting misfortune, then one is said to be poised in steady wisdom. Book, Word of God Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2 verse 57. Just as a tortoise can completely withdraw its limbs from all sides within its hard shell at will, similarly a person who can fully withdraw one's senses from their sense objects at will, is a person of steady wisdom.